Hi, this is Lakshmi Manchu.
And Nirvana.
You're watching us on
Filmibeat.
Filmibeat. She came to me and said, "It's 12:30. I got to be done by 1." I'm like, "Okay."
The starry tantrums.
Yes,
always there.
yes. No, she has a class at 1 o'clock. So we moved that from 12 to 1. And she's like, "Hello, I got to go. Are we doing this?" I am a lazy bum on Mother's Day. So it's
Yes.
it's up to her. She's apparently
Probably that she is the best and I love her so much. Let me do all cool stuff and you're just really fun. You're the funnest
that I
one.
am. I know we love having fun together. I can't wait for what you've been. Just be the same. Sing as loud as you can. Dance like there's nobody looking at you. And enjoy every moment. That's it. That's it. Oh, my lipstick all over you.
Hi guys, welcome to Filmibeat. This is Murtaza Iqbal, and to be very honest, though I'm here to interview about a Mother's Day special segment, I feel Mother's Day is something that should be celebrated every day because I think without my mom, I though can't even imagine my life, and that's why today I'm here with a mother-daughter duo to talk about how they are going to celebrate this day and how special is this for them. Hi Lakshmi, hi Nirvana, welcome to Filmibeat.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi. So Nirvana, first time on camera doing an interview.
Yes.
How does that feel? This your mom has been doing this since like many years now. How are you into her shoes today?
I feel nice.
You feel nice? Have you given any tips, Lakshmi, to her?
Not at all. Did I tell you anything today to be like?
No.
Except she came to me and said, "It's 12:30. I got to be done by 1." I'm like, "Okay."
The starry tantrums.
Yes,
always there.
yes. No, she has a class at 1 o'clock. So we moved that from 12 to 1. And she's like, "Hello, I got to go. Are we doing this?"
Correct. So, Lakshmi, of course, first of all, let me start with this very basic question. Do you remember the first day Nirvana came in your hands and how was that feeling?
Why do I have to cry in my first question? She's really, I think it was a numb feeling, to be honest. Looking back, and that is the same feeling I'm just vibrating with right away, thinking about that day. I was like, OMG. Now, for the rest of my life, is my responsibility with her, right? And it was unimaginable. And each day, I tell you, from that day, I keep thinking today is the best day ever with her. And I've lied because the next day is even better than the day before. So she and I now, especially as she's growing up, we're just like becoming, at least for me, closer and closer, and we love doing the same things. We love going out, we love eating, all of that. So that first day was just magical, and she's going to turn 10 this year. So it's these it's I'm going through a lot of this churning inside me right now. Yeah.
I would like to know, Nirvana, what kind of a mom Lakshmi is. Is she strict? Is she lenient? What kind of it is? Come on, tell me the truth. Don't worry.
She's the best mom ever.
I'm not strict. I'm a strict mom, though.
No, you're not.
She's not strict.
No, not at all.
What is it that you like about me?
Yeah, my next question is that only. Tell me something what you love the most and one thing that even annoys you a bit about her.
One thing that I love the most about Mama is she like she lets me do whatever I want and she's the best.
Do you have any small annoy thing? Maybe some things, maybe she does that and you're like, come on, mama. No. You don't have anything like that? Like the only time my mom annoys me is in the morning when she wakes me up. Chalo, wake up!
No, actually, I asked her this question on Instagram. There were these questions to
Yeah.
ask your child
Yeah.
to get closer to her.
Yeah.
So for the longest time, I didn't want to ask because I guess I didn't want to face what answers were going to
Correct.
come through to me. So when I did ask her, I was acing till the end, and then this question: what annoys you about me? And what did you say?
Nothing.
Do you remember?
I don't quite remember.
You said no, I don't annoy her, but she said, but I think I annoy you sometimes, Amma. Remember?
Yeah, I said that.
And do you remember why you said that?
No, I no.
for what do you do when we're watching a movie?
Yeah, I always spoil what's happening in a movie.
We're watching a movie and she's like, you know what happens, Amma? I'm like, no, I don't want to know. And it's an argument we get into it, and then she doesn't ever give up, and I kind of she's like, should I tell you? I'm like, no, why would you do that to me? Do not tell me, I'm watching the movie with you. But she loves giving me spoilers.
And I like getting spoilers too.
She likes you like getting spoilers?
I love getting spoilers.
Oh, I don't at all.
Lakshmi, how has been this hands-on mom? I know your husband is somewhere in the US, and you are here, coming from Hyderabad to Mumbai, handling a house, a kid. How easy, difficult it has been for you?
I'm a mad person. I'm really mad. Otherwise, nobody in my position would do what I did. Pick up and leave from an entire family system where I have the support, the wherewithal to do whatever I want in Hyderabad, to have a life of freedom, right? To say, okay, I'm going off for a shoot for 2 weeks. Ma, dad, my brothers, my nieces, they all take care of her. But I was thinking about what is our life? What is our future? And I knew we would have the most fun here. And she's old enough now, and I know we can communicate to understand each other. I said, chalo. So, how I bribed her is the first time I brought her, I took her to all my favorite restaurants because we love food. And Hyderabad doesn't have these many different kind of restaurants and choices. And she loves salads and healthy foods, and you don't get that in Hyderabad. So I took her and she was like, oh my God, Amma, this is beautiful. Second time we came around, went to schools. And that's how I kind of like coaxed her into coming to Bombay. And now do you like it here?
I love it here.
There you go.
So, Lakshmi, I don't know about Hyderabad, but in Mumbai, we have this pap culture where the paparazzi is around clicking kids and with the stars, and of course without the stars also. So, are you okay with her being clicked that way?
I didn't come into the industry. I was born into the industry,
Yes.
right? So there are certain things that I just have to accept as a part of my living package. And that is a part of it. Like when I go to the airport right now, nobody wants to take a picture with me. They give me the phone and say, let me take a picture with Apple. And I'm like, huh? And I think there is some kind of attraction to star kids than the stars themselves. And that was another reason for me to move to Bombay, to give her that anonymity, so she's not always under the scrutiny of who she is, what she is. Because we go to a wedding and people are like, "Ugh." And somewhere unconsciously and subconsciously, she's going to pick that up. So I picked her up and brought her somewhere where she can be more normal, feel more as a child, as long as she can be. Yeah.
Right. So, what
So I'm
special?
okay. And unless there is always, I mean, even here,
Yeah.
paps come to you if you want to come to them. I've realized that, I'm not that stupid. So I am very aware when I want them to come to me and when I don't. So I don't call and tell them I'm here, I'm there, I'm here. If people are telling you they're not calling people, they're lying. I know I've now come to understand the entire game of how this works. And having said that, if I have a movie coming out, I will be calling them saying, guys, because I want to be seen. I want my movies to be, during the time of my movie release. But other than that, I'm very, very, very I like my privacy. I was out in Bandra yesterday with oiled hair and like one chaprasi. But I didn't care because I know they're not going to come after me because, I've kept that distance now. Now, if I have four movies that are superstars, they're going to be sitting outside, super hits, they're going to be sitting outside my house. But that transition hasn't happened yet. So I'm loving this phase right now in Bombay.
Correct. So, what's special happening on Mother's Day? Are you doing something for your mom?
I am a lazy bum on Mother's Day. So
Yes,
it's up to her. She's apparently
surprising her.
You're surprising
louder,
her.
louder.
I'm surprising Mama.
You're surprising. So, of course, we won't get to know. You can tell me later what exactly you are doing, but something, a hint.
I can step away if you want to tell them because it won't come out until tomorrow. They won't tell me. Should I go inside?
I mean, there's gonna definitely be flowers. That's all I can say.
Ah, I love flowers, fresh cut flowers especially.
Lakshmi, I know that you were very small when something happened with your ma'am. Unfortunately, is not there. But do you, by any chance, you have memory? What was your age when that happened?
3, so I
Oh my God,
don't
that's
know.
very small. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I do have images of her, but I don't know if it's from my dreams, from my trauma of losing her, or if it was really memories of her when she was alive. So I'm always confused, which is kind of sad. I wish I had some memories of her, but I don't. And my mother, who I call Amma,
Yeah.
who's Vidyama's own younger
Yeah.
sister, she raised me more than my own biological mom. So I'm only okay to talk about it now in the past few years after I've done like 300 hours or 600 hours, I don't know, hours of inner work to be okay to be able to talk about things that happened in your past, because sometimes we hide it, like we shouldn't talk about it or be ashamed of it. I don't know what you think about it. Something in our culture, if something bad happens, to never talk about it. But that holds so much of journey and trauma and sadness that only when you talk about it, then it's not a big deal anymore. So I went through a lot of that in the recent years. So I'm okay to talk about it. It is sad what happened, but I don't think my mom ever made me feel like I don't have a mother. So I feel bad talking about my biological mom only because I don't want to make my mom get hurt that there was something that she didn't do right. But yeah, I wonder how my life would have been if she was around. There've been thoughts, of course, but I feel like not putting that weight on
Yeah.
her. There are so many motherly qualities of
Yes.
her that I call her my mother all the time. Yeah.
But what's there one thing that maybe during this childhood that Nirmala ma'am taught you, and now that you are trying to taught Nirvana in this whole, like, now you are growing her up.
Okay, my mom's a superstar's wife. Okay.
True.
And she couldn't care less. She keeps us all grounded and how. So she never ever told us that, do you know who you are? The only who you are came from my grandparents saying, we have come from this kind of a culture, this kind of a thing. It was never of the fame that we had. So she kept us very, 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 very grounded. She put oil in our hair and braided us till it was like typical. I grew up like a proper middle class family, although we were not. And I think that kind of simplicity and humility is what I want to instill in her.
So last before I wrap up this Q&A, we have a small game segment also. But before I wrap up this Q&A, I want to understand this, that being coming from the film industry, we do have this thing that once you become a mother or after a certain age, actresses, like, now right now in Bollywood, that's being broken a lot. When it comes to Kareena, Rani, Vidya, they have been breaking all these stereotypes. But down south, do you still have this thing that after a certain age, or you get married, get, like, you have a kid, you get only a certain kind of roles? Is it there?
Yeah, it is there. Very few people have been able to even change that now, like a Nayantara. But that is like a Kajal now, Shreya Saran. I mean, Shreya openly talked about her inhibitions about
Yeah.
even sharing that she had a child, and I completely understand where she's coming with, because this industry makes you feel like that. And but we this is something we've been fighting from since time, from women having a place in this world. The questions that are asked a woman that are not even considered with a man, but I feel we will continue to fight as women for our rights and what we believe in, and not succumb to what the society wants us to become. And that fight will continue, and hopefully not forever, because I have a daughter and I want her to feel. I'll get to what I wanted to ask her, but but there is a difference, and there is an inequality in it. But there are women who hold torches and say, we're going to break these barriers. So we will continue to do so. And today I'm a mother, I'm a married woman, a child with a child. You know, I think I'm the only actress that works with younger boys. Otherwise, it's always older actors with like 30-year-old younger girls. But I'm the only one who, every time I'm paired with all these gorgeous boys, they're younger than me, and I'm still playing the leading lady with them, so I'm not
Yeah, but
complaining.
you quite younger. People will be
Thank you.
shocked to know that you have a 10-year-old daughter.
Thank you. Yeah, it was child marriage. No, I'm kidding.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, let me. What are you learning at your unit in school to this right now?
I'm learning about inequality,
And what are the different kinds of inequality?
economic inequality, gender inequality, um, education inequality, and caste inequality, poverty, racism, all of these.
Fourth grade.
God.
Yeah, exactly.
The only thing I wasn't forget, the only thing I cared about was what am I going to get in next day lunchbox.
I remember my dad still talking about when I was in fifth grade. One year I was in a hostel in Rishi Valley in Madanpalli. So he showed up one day without telling, and then it seems he saw me and he was shocked because I had boogers in my nose. Like I hadn't cleaned it, it dried up. I didn't know how to clean it. You know,
Yeah.
when you were kids, when it was
Yeah, yeah,
crusted and
yeah.
you would hurt, so you would just leave it. And he was so embarrassed. He's like, "You." So even till today, he'll say she didn't even know. She doesn't even know how to wipe her nose. And that was fifth grade. She's not even in her fifth
Yeah.
grade. And she was talking about all this. I said, inequality. And then I made her sit down. I said, baby, even today I fight for pay parity. Like the boys get paid more than I do. And we need to learn to ask for what is ours. So can you imagine? Like
Yeah.
it's quite intense what she goes through and what she learns.
So yeah, of course, before I start the game, I want to ask you guys on right now, if you want to give one special message to your mom right now, and if you want to give a special message to her, what would it be? Like just say something, like you want to tell something about your mom.
Or what would you like me to?
Not a better mother, but as it like you just want to tell something to her which has been like maybe long pending.
He pretty much knows everything that I know. I don't have anything.
On Mother's Day, what would you like to tell me?
Oh, like that.
Yeah,
Mm.
like that. Yeah, actually, he put it right. I forget that Lakshmi has been an anchor also. So I need to up my game.
Was नहीं हूँ.
अभी भी हो अच्छा.
हाँ. हाँ.
So probably that she is the best and I love her so much. I say it every day.
Why am I the best? What makes you think I'm the best?
You're like, you let me do all cool stuff and you're just really fun. You're the funnest
That I
one.
am. I know. We love having fun together. I can't wait for what she keeps telling me. There's so many surprises, Amma. She's been today. She was really late. Like she went to her class and she was extremely late. She got caught in the traffic. And I said, "What took you so long?" She's like, "I didn't even know." I was on a long conversation with Nanu, her dad,
Yeah.
about Mother's Day, and we were only discussing that. I said, "Really, while you're at it, I really liked a pair of shoes at Louis Vuitton." I'll tell you how much it is also. Why don't you tell your dad? Like, she's like, "Ma, those are really expensive shoes." I'm like, "That's why I don't want to buy it." Like, tell your dad to buy it. Like,
And Lakshmi, what do you want to tell her?
don't change. Yes. Be the same fun, inquisitive, curious, just joyful little thing that you are. And I hope you never change. Like, yeah, don't ever change. Don't let anything around you tell you you're any different because you are, baby. I don't have to say this to you. All your friends, my friends' moms, your friends' moms say this to you. How amazing you are. So just be the same, sing as loud as you can, dance like there's nobody looking at you, and enjoy every moment. That's it. That's it. Oh, my lipstick all over you. Half the time I put lipstick and I touch it up like this so it becomes blush.
Okay, so now we have this game segment about how well do you know each other. So basically, I'm going to ask her a question, and whatever she answers, you have to say it's correct or not.
Okay.
And the same way with her. Whatever I ask her, you have to tell me if it's correct or not. Okay, what's your mom's favorite food dish?
Uh, food? Um, maybe kebabs?
Because we went and had kebabs yesterday.
Yeah, and you really like it.
Yeah.
You eat it a lot.
Yeah, I ate a lot.
Or
We
salad.
ordered 2 platters of kebabs.
Or salad.
Yeah, I love salads also.
They
But I love our mama's cooking, best favorite.
Yeah.
My mom's. Okay,
Okay, Nirvana's favorite color.
This one she knows.
purple.
Yeah, it's correct.
Can you name one movie of your mom? Anyone.
Gundilla Godari.
Okay. Who is Nirvana's favorite teacher?
You don't know that?
I don't.
She
Your
just said you
Spanish
don't
teacher?
No.
Your music teacher?
No.
In the school or outside the school?
In the school.
Miss Deepa?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a home teacher. I thought
Homeroom.
homeroom teacher. I thought someone else outside. But your Spanish teacher and your music teacher all they like you a lot.
I know.
Oh, okay. Who you like? Okay, never mind.
Your mom's best friend.
Rakul or Somya auntie? So many. So many.
So many.
Yeah. My cousin was telling me yesterday also, saying that I had her write down my guest list for my birthday, and she's like, "Oh my God." Yesterday she was sharing, saying that you had so many people. I didn't know that you had so many friends, but I do have a lot of friends.
Right. Okay. Nirvana's best friend.
Ariana.
Okay, lastly, it's for you. Who do you think she loves the most, you or the daddy?
I think that's a very difficult question for her. She loves us both equally.
Yep.
Correct. Okay.
Although I want to say 51%, that 1% extra is me. But then I think she likes him more because he's never around.
So it was lovely chatting with you all. All the best and welcome to Mumbai. I would say that. Hope the city loves you like Hyderabad loved you. So thank you so much for being with us.
The city's been super kind to us. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.